Hello students, good morning. So today I am going to prove the midpoint theorem. This is a very important theorem. So first you see the statement of midpoint theorem. What is the statement? Statement is that the line segment joining the midpoints of two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side and the length of it is equal to the half of the third side. So what is the statement? Statement is that the line segment joining the two midpoints of a triangle is parallel to the third side. No. So I'm going to prove it. So proof of it, you see, suppose A, B, C. ABC is a triangle. You can take any triangle, okay, no problem. The two midpoints of two sides. So I am taking this one and this one are two midpoints. Suppose B and E. So by midpoint theorem, we have if we join DE, then this DE is parallel to BC and the length of DE is equal to half of BC. Okay. This one. So what do we need to prove? Actually, we have drawn the diagram, so you need to explain all these things. Suppose A, B, C, D, any triangle where D and E are the midpoint of side AB and AC. Okay. So these things you have to write. So what do you have to prove? Actually, I am writing here to prove. What do you have to prove? That DE parallel to BC and this DE equals to half of BC. These two things we have to prove. Okay. So here you see the construction is there. Construction is that we have to produce DE in such a way that the length of this line is equal to this DE. Okay. So suppose this one DEF. No. So construction is that. Construction is that we have to produce DE up to the point F such that DE equal to EF. That means this one and this one is equal by our construction. No? So now you see. After this, the main part. Try to put this to triangle congruent. So in triangle ABE and triangle which one? CFE. So to prove they are congruent, so three conditions required that satisfy both the triangles. So one, this BE equal to FE. So if reason you want, within bracket you can write by construction. No? By construction. Okay. So after this you see E point is the midpoint or not. So can I say this AE equal to CE because E is midpoint. So AE equal to EC since E is midpoint. No. Okay. Moreover, one condition, so you know that if two lines intersect, then their vertically opposite angles are equal. So AEB equals to CEF. This one vertically opposite angle. Now we have got these three conditions. So therefore, triangle ABE is congruent to triangle CFE. By which property? By side angle side. Okay. Now we have proved. Actually, our main aim is to prove BCFD is a parallelogram. If it is a parallelogram, then BF equal to BC and DF parallel BC also. because we have the property. So try to put this BCFD is a parallelogram. From here we can see. So therefore you see that AD equal to CF or not, and I'm writing this angle that EAD equal to ECF. So these two conditions by CPC, corresponding part of congruent triangle. No? So we have this two results. From this two you see we can prove BCFD is a parallel. How? You see, since AD equal to CF, this implies, because AD means BD, same only, because D is the midpoint. So we have BD equals to CF. Now if we can say BD parallel CF, then BCFD is a parallelogram. By which property? In a quadrilateral, one pair of opposite side is equal and parallel. So I am writing here also you see that this angle now. So in place of E, can I write CAB? No problem. So this angle CAB equals to this one ACF, because they are same only. We have what here, you see, this EAD equals to ECF. So these are same angle only, you know. Okay. So from here you see, easily I can write this BD equals parallel CF, because you see actually BA parallel CF. No. So in parallel condition, suppose 3 points are collinear. No, this B, D, A are collinear. So BA parallel CF and BD parallel CF, they are same only. These lines are parallel. No, okay, so no problem. So from these two results you see, therefore BCFD is a parallelogram. Now if it is a parallelogram, therefore this BF parallel BC and this BF equals to BC. Okay, one pair of opposite side is equal and parallel. Now BF means what? BF means 2 times of DE, 2 times of DE. Sorry, this condition no. So you write here BF parallel BC means DE parallel BC, because this line parallel BC. So DE parallel BC, first condition. And then second condition, BF means 2 times of DE equals to BC. So this implies DE parallel BC and that DE equals to half of BC. This is the our result. This one. Now, so this is the proof of midpoint theorem. See. So just you see, midpoint theorem is very important. How to prove? You have to draw one triangle, then you have to join two midpoints. Okay. Then just construction is there. You have to extend this line DE in such a way that this line equal to this line. After this, prove this two triangle complete. Easily you can prove. And then your aim is to prove BCFD is a parallelogram. Once you prove this BCFD is a parallelogram, then there is nothing. It's very simple. Okay. So now the importance of this midpoint theorem you see, when you will go to prove some line is parallel to another line, then you once you try to prove, use this midpoint theorem. Okay. And converge of midpoint theorem is that converge of midpoint theorem just a statement you see. The converge of midpoint theorem. No. So I am not going to prove this converge of midpoint theorem. Okay. So converge of midpoint theorem means that means in a triangle. Okay, you see the converge of midpoint theorem. Suppose in a triangle ABC, ABC, a line passing through the midpoint of one side. Suppose this side, this B is the midpoint. One line is passing through this point D, D, and it is parallel to the another side. That means DE is parallel to AB. Then by converge of midpoint theorem, this E point is also the midpoint. Okay. You see the difference. In midpoint theorem, two midpoints are given. Okay. We have proved this is parallel. But in converge of midpoint theorem, this parallel condition is given and only one midpoint is given. We have to prove another point is also the midpoint. Okay. So by converge of midpoint theorem, E is the midpoint. Okay. So now, when you are going to show that one point is a midpoint of the line in a triangle, then you can use this converge of midpoint theorem. When you are going to show that a line is parallel in a triangle, then once you try to use this midpoint theorem. Understood? So this is the midpoint theorem and the converge of midpoint theorem. Okay. So next day I will solve some. Okay. Thanks for watching.